Well, this morning we got a complaint from Pokey. You may remember Pokey from earlier versions of the Daily Scoop. Well, he's got something he wants to talk about. Pokey's always got some issue or complaint that he wants to air. So let's go see what Pokey's complaint is today.
Look, Catmandu, we know you do a lot around here, but your main job is to get out there and sell some real estate and do some other stuff to help fund this place.
Pokey, you're right, but there's always something to do around here. Today I've got to fix one of the bridges, and then tomorrow we need to take one of the cats in to get her thyroid checked. So just keep that in mind with your criticisms.
That's great, but what will you do today to make some money? Did you call anybody or go on any real estate appointments?
As I was saying, now that we're finished, I can get back into it and be buying and selling for people commercial and residential real estate. Yeah, I've got probably 1,000, maybe 2,000 names of people that I've worked with or have contacted me.
You need to call those folks. Somebody must want to buy or sell something.
You know, Pokey, people just go on the internet today and they find a friendly face like Mr. Cheeks here, and they don't know that that individual's paid $1,000, $2,000 just to get their face in front of you, and they may not have a lot of transactions that they've done. That means buying and selling. You know, if they would just contact me, I can save them money when they're buying a house because they get a rebate from me. Some of my commission goes back to them, and the rest of it goes to Cat's Cradle. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Don't you think folks would want to help the cats if they could? Well, Pokey, let's go see what Shadow thinks about all this. I think she's in the Longhorn Saloon.
That sounds great. Maybe you need a website where you can tell them all this.
Shadow, I didn't know that you knew technology. Well, yes, I have a couple websites that people can go to find out about my experience and my capabilities and what the deal is that I'm offering. One of them is buyerrebates.com with a hyphen between the words, and the other one is 1%tosell.com, also a hyphen between each word. So I encourage anybody to go to these websites, find out a little bit about my programs, and then call me or send me a note. And if you're cat lovers, this is a wonderful thing that you'd be doing. And by using my services, you're helping our cats here at Cat's Cradle in a number of ways, mainly because I'm kicking part of my commission back into Cat's Cradle, okay, to make improvements and to fix some of the things that need to be done around here. We need to replace some of the bridges, for instance. That's an expensive proposition. I'm happy to do it. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, why don't you give me a try? Thanks.
Well, now that we've established you're not good at real estate, what else are you doing to help the cat-town cats?
Pokey, I think that's a little harsh.
So I agree, Pokey. That's a little harsh. When I was actively working in real estate, I sold $30 million worth of properties, which is not bad. And a lot of that money went into building this place, Cat's Cradle, and with the help of our wonderful donors. So, yes, I'm not actively getting transactions at the moment, but I expect to in the near future. It won't be a lot of money because of my discount real estate model, but every bit helps around Cat's Cradle, and I have some plans to make some additions and replace some of the bridges, and those things are very costly. Our donations mainly go towards medical care and supplies for our wonderful cats, and also to enable us to bring in more homeless senior cats. So that's where those donations go. But I'm going to make some extra money with real estate, and that'll go into the improvements that we're going to need around here. The buildings are several years old, and many of the improvements are also several years old. So they need some attention, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, but what else you doing?
Oh, you're full of questions. Yes, we also have a Facebook page, which is very active. I've forgotten how many followers we have. I think we have 4,000 or 5,000 followers on our Facebook page. And I don't really promote my real estate business on a Facebook page, but if people see this video, that's great. And if they have an interest in purchasing or selling residential or commercial property, I'm hoping that they'll reach out to me, because they're helping the cats if they do that, and they're working with one of the most highly qualified realtors in the Tampa Bay area. I have the CCIM designation and the GRI designation, so I've got designations for helping folks with commercial property and also residential.
Everybody does that. Anything else?
Pokey, I don't know if you remember, but we took some pictures a couple weeks ago, and my wonderful wife converted those into cat portraits. Those cat portraits are in a local gallery. We have sold one. We hope to sell more, but that's another thing we're doing to bring some money into Cat's Cradle.
Are you gonna make any money from those paintings?
Pokey, there are a lot of folks that like cats. You guys may have been cast off or left under less than desirable circumstances, but there's still a lot of folks out there that love cats. And they love to hear about you. They love to see pictures of you. So we're hoping we'll be successful.
Any more films? I like those.
Well, Pokey and Shadow, I know you enjoyed the earlier film that we did that was quite successful, and both of you were stars in that movie. We do have someone that wants to make a longer version, and we've had a couple conversations, but they need money up front to get started. You know, the independent filmmakers, they do their work on a shoestring, but they still have the expenses of hotel and travel and meals and this and that. They will contribute their time, but they need to be paid for those things, and they hope that the notoriety or the acclaim that they may receive from their work will help them with their career, and that's why they contribute their time.
That's all fine, but I'm still waiting for my spa.